We are up at the start for the Prince Philip Challenge Trophy with Marin on the left of your screen on the Berkshire station and Surbiton High School on the Buck station, and they are unleashed by the umpire for this heat of the Prince Challenge Trophy.
And big contrast in styles already on the right-hand side of your screen. Surbiton just got a little bit of time to get going, whereas Marin took that boat out of the blocks and they are up and charging straight away. Business for this crew on the left-hand side of your picture.
So Marin is a crew, they are seeded in this event, coming over from sunny California. Wishing you a happy Independence Day. If we have anyone watching from over there, you're very welcome. We hope you're enjoying our coverage. We're delighted to have so many crews from the US with us at Henley Royal Regatta this year in what's got the biggest entry ever, the biggest overseas entry. And part of that is this Marin crew with Isabel Knott at bow, Julia Arena at 2, Ava Brooks at 3, Chloe Frushtick at 4, Beatrice Knight at 5, Maisie Ballantyne at 6, Charlotte Jett at 7, Amelia King at stroke, coxed by Jackson Tupper, who raced in the Princess Elizabeth last year with Marin and is going to Thames Rowing Club next year. So he is somebody who is keen on racing at Henley Royal Regatta.
Absolutely. A very good morning to the Californians watching. I hope this is a nice morning present for you because your ladies are doing the business here. Marin looked fantastic as they're laying down this real long swept rhythm. Nice entry, really aggressive start, and look as though they've settled into something quite inviting, quite fluid. Really nice to see.
So we have a battling crew from Surbiton with Phoebe Williams at bow, Holly Sinclair at 2, Gracie Bates at 3, Amy O'Brien at 4, Emily Shaw at 5, Sasha Khan at 6, Paloma Crotchfield at 7, Andrea Isla Puyol at stroke, and Hannah Jacobs is coxing them to see what she can get out of her crew, and they're coached by Peter Robinson. And
Peter Robinson, extremely experienced in Henley himself, multiple-time racer here for Molesey Boat Club, a real stalwart of British rowing. He really knows this course, and so he will be trying to implore that wealth of wisdom into his Surbiton High School crew. He will have gone through this race plan, they'll talk through it in fine detail, and they'll try to be executing to the best of their abilities.
The Surbiton crew were in the B final at Nat Score Regatta, and I think a bit disappointed with that, and have really been battling. There's some even shots we've seen on social media, the early morning sessions, the high rate starts they've been doing to try and pick up some extra speed ahead of Henley Royal Regatta, because they knew they were going to be asked some questions. And my goodness, Marin Rowing Association are asking questions of the Surbiton High School crew today.
Yeah, and lovely to see both crews in 17, 18 years of age. A hat tip to what you're talking about earlier, Kath, which is really trying to build for that project for LA 2028. It may well be the case that you've got 21, 22-year-olds in Los Angeles that could be representing either the US, Great Britain or other nation teams at those Olympic Games. And what great way to test that at this stage. I love the draw that Henley Royal Regatta brings. Multiple entries, 27 nations, all sorts of different events. And it's great to see these crews here.
Yeah, Charlotte Jett is a talent in the 7th seat of the Marin crew. She was in the 4th seat of the American Junior Women's 8 last summer. Again, Maisie Ballantyne at 6 was in the Junior Worlds as well in that 8. So there is all sorts of experience and aspirations that are being brought out today where they're testing themselves on this course. We can see here at 5, Emily Shaw, one of the power athletes in the Surbiton crew, who's part of the GB Under-19 squad, a real punchy rower who's trying to bring that to her crew, but at the moment they haven't quite got enough power to punch back on Marin.
Yeah, and some good experience that Emily already has. There's 2 Henley appearances. This will be, I think, her 3rd. So just drawing on that experience to try and get a call down to the crew. Let's get a technical call. Let's get a work call. Let's try and change the trajectory of this boat. And lovely shot of that Phillip 8. You can see it cutting through the water. It's a little bit of bobbling around, a little bit of movement as they come to the catch, just slowing the boat down unnecessarily.
Just not quite a stable platform, is it, in between the strokes?
And the contrast
here,
that, yeah. Beautiful. I mean, that's a lovely shot of that 8. Just complete chalk and cheese and just gliding, isn't it, Kath?
Yeah, really impressive there, that even when the wind is blowing, you create a stable platform. That's the challenge. You know, no matter what's happening in the water, can you make it feel as if your boat is rock solid, and all you have to do is relax on the way forward and lay down another stroke. They've brought the rate down. A really impressive row for Marin.
Interesting, BDI has spotted that Jackson, top of the Cox, I think he's got a GoPro on his head there, so he'll be, whether that's for promotional reasons for social media or for technical analysis later, interesting to see this development of technology to just breed that level of higher performance. So I wonder whether they'll be analysing the footage tonight after today's race.
I'm sure they will. Maybe it's both social media and technique at the same time. And so we see Marin Rowing Association win the heat of the Prince Phillip Challenge Trophy. There's Jackson top of the Cox with his GoPro, and they beat Surbiton High School, who will be going ahead after absolute